I hope you enjoy Mr. Hominoid Channel. I'm taking a few up here off the TV set, but a lot of people know I've got a leg surgery. Now, what's he holding? He's holding a piece of ginger. Yeah, you know when you cook up a bit of fish and you want a bit of ginger with it? Well, that's Australian native ginger. That's up there around Cooktown in northern Queensland. Now, I've got a photo there somewhere of me standing next to this next one. And a lot of people always say to me, down there in Australia, Mr. Hominoid, everything down there is trying to kill you. Well, here it is. Have a listen.
So you can carry it with you.
Now, that's fungus. You can eat that one.
Just exactly how Aboriginal people worked out what you could eat and what you couldn't is very, very difficult to judge. Maybe they used a method of trial and error over many, many years. One thing's
Looks
for sure,
very
here in the
tempting.
shrub country, looks of a plant or food can be very deceptive.
Right. Now, have a good look at it. So, it looks like a sweet little red berry, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it's got sweet little red berries. Well, the berries won't hurt you. So, what else is on a bush that could possibly hurt you? So, you got the berries, you got the roots, you got the stalk, the limbs, and the leaves, haven't we? Right? So, let's have a listen.
Now here's something you've got to look out for in the scrub country. This is a stinging tree. And of all the products you can find in the rainforest here, this one has got to be the worst. Because if you touch the leaves or the branches or the twigs, you get very, very severely stung. And that sting, it doesn't last just a day or an hour. It lasts for weeks and sometimes months. At this time of year, it got this fruit on it. It looks a little bit like mulberry or something like that. In fact, you can eat them, but I reckon that the trauma of trying to get at them and the chances of being stung are too much, so I leave them alone. If you look very closely at this...
Right, now what he's going to show you, as I was just saying, I got a photograph of me standing there right next to the stinging tree, and people are saying to me, why are you standing next to that tree on a walkway when I was up in the far north Queensland back in 1993? And this is the tree, and this is why I took the photograph, and I stood so close to it, and people, because it's a photograph, but not like, well, we didn't have YouTube back then. So this is my sort of remake of a stinging tree. Yes, there's tubular fibers all over the leaves, which everybody says, oh, anything Australia is going to kill you. Well, this won't kill you, but it'll give you a lot of agony for a lot of months. As he said, not hours or days or weeks, but for months. And that's how this bush protects its own fruit. If you touch it on your bare skin, you go insane. It can drive you mentally insane.
Leaf here, you can see all these fine hairs just sticking up. Those hairs are in fact hollow. They've got a slight injection that they give you once they stick into you. Right, they're all over the surface there, both the top surface and underneath. I reckon it's too dangerous to play around with myself.
Now let's just have a look at the size of that leaf. Isn't it a great big leaf? Look at the size of it. And that beautiful little pink fruit right behind it. See the trap? Anyway, me, Mr. Hominoid, that's a stinging tree. That's up in the rainforest north of Cairns. So you got to go right up to Cairns. You won't get to New South Wales. You will not get it in the outback. You will not get it up in the Northern Territory. It's only in the rainforest of northern Queensland above Townsville, which is then up above to Cairns. And you're going to go up into the high country above Cairns. So no, it's not all over Australia. It's in one very little area. So I hope that helps you. Bye. Leave me a comment. Would you like to walk into one of them? I don't know. What do you think? You find that interesting?